Hello everyone, welcome back to Silent Hill F. Now, I want to I sort of finished the game, but I do want to play through the treasure hall area again. There was a couple of things I did not explain properly. I wasn't particularly happy with the stream that I did before, so I wanted to try it again. There was a couple of puzzles that I did not explain correctly. First, it's this fox mural puzzle. Now, if you read the text, it says two chicks confide in one another in their shells. A fox watches over them in the light of his lantern. Nobody knows when or even if the eggs will hatch, not even the chicks themselves. Okay, so this is a clear indication. There's a couple of clues here. First, it says a fox with a lantern. So we can eliminate a couple of possibilities. For example, the fox cannot be this person because it has an umbrella. The fox also cannot be these last two because they're moving away. They're not watching over anything. It cannot be these two as well because they are also not watching over anything. It could be this one, but it's a he, not a she. This looks like a lady fox. So the only valid candidate will be this fox here, which has a lantern. So that has to be the fox, right? Right? A fox watches over them in the light of his lantern. Nobody knows or even if the eggs will hatch, right? Two chicks confiding one another in their shells, right? So this is probably the correct one because this almost looks like some sort of shell, and it says no one knows when they will hatch, right? Now, it's a little bit difficult with this one because it's not immediately obvious that this one and this one are the correct answer. But we probably know it cannot be this one because this fox is watching, right, with his lantern. The fox is not watching this one. If the fox with his lantern, it's got to be watching these two, right? And because it says something about hatching, this is probably the right place because it looks like this fox is sitting somewhere. This fox is sitting inside a carriage, right? It's probably warm, and that makes sense. It's a place where the eggs will hatch, right? And this is got to be the black spiral. Okay, so that is the correct answer. I did this purely by a process of elimination rather than sort of figuring out exactly what the clues mean. Once you figure out what it means, you sort of back calculate or reverse engineer, if you know what I mean, quotation, reverse engineer what the puzzles, what the riddles sort of mean relating to the puzzle, right? A fox watches over them in the light of his lantern. You know it has to be that fox. Okay, we are not going to skip. We could skip it, but we are not going to do that.
Do you have to torture me before you're out? you? Why are you doing this? I want you all gone!
Okay, we use the Purified Sacred Sword. There's nothing special about it. It's not a particularly powerful weapon. It doesn't do a lot of damage. No first aid kits.
Down the mountain.
Okay, let's record our progress. I'll try to save more often. And this is a good save point.
I don't want anyone making choices for me! You've destroyed my world! Are you not satisfied? My life, my choices, my happiness! They're all mine! Mine! Who's behind this? I'm going to make them suffer! Angry Town? Why would it do that?
Oh, okay, let's try this perpetual stun locking. Oh, okay, we got a sickle. I think there was a baseball bat up there as well. Oh, there's some lag.
For the likes of you anymore! It's my life! It's my choice!
Yeah, there's definitely some lag. But I don't have this problem with Resident Evil games. I only have this problem.
Your tricks won't work on me!
I only seem to have this problem with Silent Hill F. Okay, we did that without too much of a problem. I do have a Inari sushi. I will save that for the boss battle.
Corruption spreading. I have to hurry.
Oh, that chocolate is nice. Definitely will use that. I think having an extra chocolate, it is useful for the fight later on, but it's not necessary to have it. Okay, Shimizu Hinako last seen wearing colored uniform, colored skirt, detail of disappearance, left home, met with wearing a...
It's no use. You can't get into my head.
Yeah, so... The crowbar is a very strong weapon, but again, it's... Again, it's not a weapon that I'm a fan of, but it is a strong weapon.
Why do we always have to be treated like objects for them? My anger, my sadness, I pass them all on to you!
Is this how you want to live your life?
I know that when you look at me, all you see is some dumb little girl. But I'm not just a pet to cuddle and keep happy. I would rather suffer than find my own way. That's happiness. That's how I want to live.
You feel no regret, do you? So you can vow to own this decision and not blame others, no matter what happens?
This is the choice that we made. But we will shape our own destiny. We have agonized over it enough and have made our choice. We will not be anybody's little puppet any longer.
All right. This is
Oh my.
that was a new cutscene.
Feathers make fine birds.
Such a feeble bride.
May you find peace in the days ahead.
Return to the Shimizu resonance.
'It's beautiful. It's beautiful. 'It's 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 beautiful.
Play with me forever.
This power.
Okay, that restored a decent amount of health.
Get in my way.
It also restored,
Yes. This is my decision.
yeah, it also restored the beast mode gauge. Right, carcass, bandage. Oh, it's actually quite good. I pretty much gained all my health back. That's nice. Okay, so we got a Kuzuti here. The Kuzuti is really important for the boss battle. It's something you definitely want to have as many of them as possible. The only problem with the Kuzuti is it does not stack. This creates a really annoying situation where you can overburden yourself on your inventory space, and then you have a situation where you just have too much stuff, right, and you can't pick up anything else. I'm the only one who truly cares about Shimizu Hinako's happiness.
Don't try to stop me!
Okay, that wasn't too bad. I nearly died. I did use a Kuzuti. That's fine. It's okay. I know I said I should save the Kuzuti, but I think I will get another Kuzuti later on. I hope I do. I remember that I do. I will get another Kuzuti later on.
Is celebrating me.
should go see my parents. Get out.
Yeah, I think I do. I can't remember. I hope I do. Because if I don't, I'll be in trouble. Yeah, the Kuzuti makes a big difference. But having said that, I mean, I have an Inari sushi, which is... It's not equivalent to the Kuzuti, but... Yay.
Almost there. Almost.
We could have just used the Rommel bottle, but I guess I could have used it. There's also the chocolate bar here. I could have just picked it up. I'd use the chocolate bar rather than the divine water, but I will get divine water later, so I'm not particularly worried about that. So even though we used our Kuzuti, we have an Inari sushi, which is, you know, which is going to make a difference because, you know, the Kuzuti, in terms of which one's better, I think they're both as good as each other. The Inari sushi gives you a full heal instantly, but the Kuzuti overheals you slightly. So you get an extra bit of heal, especially if you take damage. So yeah, both are really good. Inari Sushi also restores stamina, I think. Let's just check it out. Health, stamina, and current max sanity. The stamina isn't a big thing because your stamina regenerates anyway, but it's useful in a pinch. Like for example, if you're really low on, health, you lost quite a lot of sanity, you're low on stamina. Using it just restores everything.
The Shimenawa are twisted, just like me. I need to keep moving.
So
I can't stop now.
You know, having it is not a bad thing, basically. Perhaps you can say it's not necessary to have the stamina recovery, but I think it's one of those things, right? It's handy when it is handy. So having it is not something that's counterproductive. The Purified Sacred Sword is not that useful. I never really have to use it. Although I have to admit,
You asked for it.
whoa. Alright, that did a lot of damage. I was kind of caught off guard. I could reload from autosave. Where did I left off in my regular save? Let me just check. Oh. Yeah, that's actually okay. Yeah, I'm alright about this. Because, I used the extra divine water, so this time I don't need to use the divine water. I can just use the chocolate. Okay, got him. Okay, so I got plenty of leftover from the beast mode. Yay.
Almost there. Almost home.
We can take one divine water, just because if using, I think using the divine water is fine. We will get quite a number of divine waters later. I think we'll get a couple extra, so using some now is like literally okay.
The Shimenawa are twisted. Just like me. I need to keep moving. I can't stop now.
Yeah, this we definitely need to get the sledgehammer because that is really useful for the boss battle. I'm still debating whether the axe is better than the sickle. I usually get the sickle, the sledgehammer, the knife, and the sickle. But the axe does have some merit. The axe is very strong as a weapon. And also the fully charged R2 does a lot of damage. But it's not as powerful as a hammer, but it has very good durability. The boss battle later on, having good durability does help a lot. It's not a necessary thing to have, but it's useful.
You asked for it. Get out.
Okay, this time it went a lot better. Yeah, the knife is pretty... as a weapon, it's pretty mean. We have 3 toolkit. It's probably enough.
I won't let things go your way. I figured it out. I know what it is that I'm after. Stay out of my way.
Okay, that is a mean attack. Okay, let's put the Ramu bottle. Man, these guys are tanky. Like, really, really tanky. I don't mean that they're... Like, they can take a lot of hits. Considering, like... Think about it, like, it takes one focus attack plus 2 or 3 hits from the crowbar to defeat a regular Kashimashi. That took like 9 hits from the crowbar and 2 focus attacks. Man, they have a lot of health.
No turning back now.
Okay, we're gonna change to the Suzerain Charm because that's really good for the boss battle. I think I still prefer the Suzerain Charm. I think the Rabbit Charm is really good as well, but the Rabbit Charm is not as good as the Suzerain Charm. The Suzerain Charm makes dodging a lot easier. Like, a lot easier. Okay. We'll put the Inari Sushi here. Let's save the game. Okay, the final boss battle. It's pretty tough, but I think we should be able to do it without too much of a problem. I am familiar with some of the boss's patterns. My concern is the Tsuku Mogami, not the Inari boss. So you'll be fighting 2 bosses. The Inari boss, which is a fox, as well as Tsuku Mogami. The Tsuku Mogami is very tanky.
Hinako. Are you Hinako?
Junko. You and me. Everyone. Someone is toying with all of us.
What do you mean?
One of them wants to marry me off. The other one wants to stop the wedding. This whole time, they've been pitting me against myself.
But that's...
It's been an awful, agonizing ordeal. But I think I get it now. Everyone is always pressuring us, rushing us, forcing us. But these are battles that we both have to fight. I'm sorry, Junko. I'm sorry, Mom and Dad. I know. I've been a terrible daughter. But if you truly want nothing more than for me to be happy, then please, let me do this. This is my decision to make. I'll never be just some puppet to be toyed with and tossed aside. Never! Why must we fight to the death, just for one of us to survive this nightmare? Why do we have to bleed, just to begin seeing eye to eye?
All this rage and spite festered within me, and to this day smolder yet.
You insignificant wretch. Such means nothing to me.
Hinako, what is this?
Kotoyuki!
Once in a blue moon, humankind produces an extraordinary girl who is blessed with divine power. Upon her birth, a spell is placed on our clan's successor that stirs within him a desperate desire to go and seek out that extraordinary girl and make her his wife.
What are you?
In the past, we relied on our cunning, seducing our brides with clever deceits. But this generation's heir is a fool.
Failing to charm his bride-to-be demonstrates what an inexperienced failure he is.
Kotoyuki, no. He just... all he wanted was for us to get married and be happy together. He tried so hard. He was alone all that time. Don't laugh! Don't you dare laugh at him! What he suffered, you will never understand! You monster!
Okay, so...
At first, I wasn't interested at all. But as I got to know him better, I realized I had to think just as long and hard as he did.
Alright, the fox is very strong. So it's similar to the fox battle you fought before, but it's not exactly the same. He does have slightly different patterns.
My life have to gain from giving into his feelings? What will I lose? What will change? What will happen? They say a woman finds happiness when she is loved by a man. But those magic words don't help me feel better at all!
Yeah, the Tsukumogami has a lot of health.
My struggles are more serious! My doubt consumes me! We're unsure of whether or not we have the courage to spread our wings and overcome it all!
Okay. Alright, so you have to just alternate between the two phases. The Tsuku Mogami is what makes me nervous. I'm pretty sure I can beat the Fox. Also the Fox, you can go into Fox mode, like Beast mode. You know, you can get iframe. The Tsuku Mogami you cannot. Okay, this is the final phase of the boss battle.
Kotoyuki struggled so much. He agonized over whether he should give up his whole life for his first love. If you really want to marry me, then know this. No one, and I mean no one, loves the Kotoyuki! What our futures will look like. And no matter what we choose in the end, we will face it. And if we don't agonize over that decision, then it won't matter what we choose. Just let us think. Think over our lives in silence. We don't need your meddling! This is our struggle. Ours, and only ours! You do not get to toy with us!
Okay, we are really running really low on supplies. Alright, GG, you did it.
Sorry. I'll make sure to perform the last rites.
Are you two okay? Over there! Hurry! In here!
I am deeply sorry. He has had much to drink for his first wedding in many moons. He is normally so kind.
What do we do?
Just leave this matter to me for now.
Kotoyuki, you could,
Apologies. While I tried to give you everything, I failed to realize what you desire most. Now I know. We both share the same desires. I want to know whether my love for you is more than the mere whim of a spell. Please leave.
if the love you have for us was real, I hope that we can meet again. We'll think it through, slowly and carefully. We'll have our answer ready.
Alright, letter from Kotoyuki. The days have grown warmer where I am. What is it like in Ibusogaka? I can still recall the startling beauty of dandelions peeking out through cracks in stone walls. I would like to express my appreciation for the letter you sent me. It was quite enlightening. I will follow in your footsteps and start by simply trying to enjoy life. As per your recommendation, I purchased sauce-flavored senbei for the first time just the other day. I must have been a quiet sight to see, a man dressed in a suit, buying cheap rice crackers and eating them with children outside the candy store. The children laughed when they saw me, saying that real grown-ups don't buy such cheap snacks, and so I explained to them how I wasn't able to eat many treats as a child, which is why I am eating them now. When they heard that, they began swarming around me and telling me all the different delicious ways you can eat sauce-flavored senbei. Though I must say, I was taken aback when a child suggested I try putting strawberry jam on it. Imagine such a scene, a full-grown man eating snack with children. While I was rather embarrassed, I felt like I had regained part of my childhood. I intend to become reacquainted with my inner child, discover my own dreams, and live life to the fullest. And once I have done so, I hope to reevaluate my feelings for you. Alright, so that's a letter Koto Yuki wrote to Hinako.
So, what should we do about our future? Kotoyuki gave me an idea. He grew to love someone deeply, to do anything, everything he could for them. I want to live a life that full of passion, of purpose. Pour my whole heart into things. To live with such passion that I might actually propose to Kotoyuki when I'm ready. I also want to pour my heart into something. Not sure what yet, though. Very specific. It's quiet here, isn't it? No one to tell us what to do or bother us. It's nice, just the two of us. Yeah, just the two of us to decide where to go. I don't think it's ever been this quiet in Ebisugaoka. It's really beautiful. And it is all ours. Our silent Ebisugaoka. Together.
All right. Here, we can overwrite this particular save file. So we got all the endings. We got Coming Home to Roost, Fox's Wedding, The Fox Wets Its Tail, Hiposugaka in Silence, The Great Space Invasion. Okay, so there's only a couple of more things to do. First of all, let's load up this save file and let's go finish the UFO ending. So we have all 5 endings in one Crimson Butterfly costume. Navy Sailor School uniform. This is a new costume with the, what do you call it? That's a new costume with the, what's that game called? It's where you have to use cameras to get the ghost. I can't remember the name.
Way. Never.
Yeah, I must have a brain freeze right now. I remember the game.
Guess I'll pray. Oh gods, what should I do?
What is it called? Yeah, it's where you use a camera to hunt down the ghost, right? Alright, we'll just go in here, we'll get the treasure, and then, because it does allow us to get 2 chocolate bars, which will help us. Yeah, I've forgotten, yeah, it's where you use cameras to hunt down ghosts, and you can like damage them with the camera as well. So it's a decent game. Although I would say it's quite different to Silent Hill, but I think it has some sort of a similar vibe. So you can get the Silent Hill costume in that game. You can also get the that costume in the Silent Hill game. So because the 2 companies are sort of collaborating together.
Where is everyone? What about Chizuruya? Maybe I'll find someone there.
We also have a bunch of journals that we haven't finished reading. We can do that later on. Okay, a large fox monster, ferocious and agile. On top of all that, he can even summon his underlings to the fray. His beautiful coat, however, is covered with putrid festers. The 7 lavish tails symbolizes his youth and divinity. Final one. A large fox monster possessing 9 tails. It is known all over East Asia, including China and Japan, and is said to cause chaos by shape-shifting into human form. However, in Japan, it is worshipped as the god Inara's messenger. Nine tails. Okay, so it's like a similar boss, but it's not exactly the same because this one has 7 tails. This one has 9 tails. And Tosuku Mogami is the same. Yeah, we know about all these monsters. Fogtown. That's Aya Kakashi. That's the first boss. First major... perhaps not first major boss, but a first boss. Two-faced monster. This is a spawner. Hotisama. Brooch. Okay, we talked about this. Head to Chizuya. Chizuya candy store.
Better find another way. I remember there was a shortcut up ahead.
There isn't anything extra.
But wasn't that girl dating the boy from the Iwai family?
I guess money was more important in the end.
Shh. Someone is going to hear you.
Yeah, I mean, the UFO ending, I was just trying to quickly finish it because there are not too many differences. There's no new cutscenes, there's basically nothing special. Suzutami Mayumi.
It's torn.
Apparently, Mayumi is also a bride. Because you get some notes from Mayumi, but it's not very clear that what exactly happened to Mayumi. Like, did she die or something like that? I'm not 100% sure.
Don't give up! Good thing I got this from Shu.
Okay, this talks about painkillers.
It's just like my partner said. Now I can fight back. What is this
Steel
place?
pipe.
I need to get back to Sakuko. Who's there? Is that you, Shu? Shu! Rinko!
You never actually get to Margogoa Bridge. Like, there's never any way to sort of get to it and see how it's actually collapsed. So it's interesting. Shu does say that there's like there's a highway, there's a mountain path, there's a bridge that gets out of Ibusugako. So it does show you that Ibusugako is a fairly decent sized town. At least it's not a tiny town. Usually, most very small towns only have one road in and out. Like a highway would just go past them. There may be like one back road. Yeah, there might be like one back road getting out of it, but usually there's one road, one main way to
I really hope Shu and Rinko are all right.
So it's like Ibusugaka has a couple of different routes. There's a mountain path, there's the highway, and there's the bridge. Although although you would probably say the mountain path isn't a real route because, you know, you can't, it looks like it's not something that you can drive a car over it. But still, I guess you could say it's a way to get out of town.
What now? Rinko!
Right, but what's interesting is once you get to Shu's house, you can't keep going. So you never actually make it out of the town. There's never any way of doing that. You're pretty much stuck in there. Right, and that's sort of like Silent Hill, right? It's the town with the fog, but also like you can't escape. You can't ever escape from Silent Hill. Right? And that's why I say Silent Hill is a state of mind. It's not something physical, because you can't escape from Silent Hill. Like, there's no other way of explaining it. Like, there's no other way of... not explaining it, but there's no other way that... there's nothing else it could be other than a state of mind. That's why there's like a giant chasm. Like usually there's a giant chasm that you just can't get out. Or in Silent Hill 2 remake, there's a giant wall, right? So it's like something in your mind that you're putting up that wall.
What's that?
Mind your step.
Yeah, so that's why I say Silent Hill is a state of mind rather than a physical location somewhere. So you're basically trapped in your own mind. And that's why you can't escape, right? Because if you think about it, if it's actually some sort of physical place, there's not always a way to escape from it. Right? But if you're trapped in your own mind, it's like an infinite loop. Wherever you go, your mind will put some sort of barrier and you can't escape from it. That's sort of my interpretation of what Silent Hill is. But even like Hinako here, she's having a conflict with herself, right? She's basically fighting with herself, right? And that's the source of her conflict. And she's unable to ever win because no matter what happens, you know, she's basically defeating herself. That's why only the final ending is a good ending, because the final ending she's made sort of like peace with herself. Whilst all the other endings just, you know, her, I guess she's picking one part of herself over another. I'm gonna save the game just in case. Well, I hope I don't die, but just in case I do.
It's locked.
Alright, that was close at the end, but thanks very much to the horse charm, I was able to sort of get away.
I need to focus. I need to find Rinko.
We could use the swallow charm. And like sort of build up damage on the by using counters. Yeah, the swallow charm is pretty powerful.
Shu.
Yeah, okay, so now we've built up a lot of damage. We can easily defeat the enemies. Okay, so we've got the UFO ending poster. One UFO. Let's read what it says. The Great Space Invasion 1. And now in brilliant color, the Great Space Invasion experienced terror like never before with the invasion of the body-snatching aliens. As long as I don't take damage, the Swallow Charm will do damage, will stack.
Hinako! Don't go anywhere near that weird stuff. It might be poisonous. Go around to the garden on the right. This way.
What the hell is that thing?
Hinako! What's going on?
Some giant monster just showed up.
What? Damn! I can't get to you! Head into the storehouse. I'll open the window.
Not enough. Need to keep turning it. Is it dead?
Yeah, you can easily defeat them because of how much extra damage I do with the Swallow Charm. Storehouse key.
Alright.
I think I maxed out the... Maybe it's a little bit less, but I think I maxed out the damage from the Swallow Charm. Yeah, once you max out the damage, you're doing like double the damage or something. It's pretty ridiculous.
Hinako! The storehouse window! Hurry! You okay?
It's just something I would not use, like in the Sakugo boss battle. So I'll probably change it to the Pine Charm. Just because it's kind of hard to build up damage. I mean, I could use it. Yeah, there's no writing as well, because it's kind of like so many playthroughs. I think you get some sort of special weapon after you finish the UFO ending. So it's actually a good idea to do the UFO ending first, after you finish the game, because it's quite quick. And
Scarecrow?
I just wanted to see whether the Scarecrow is the same. Like the message from the Scarecrow is the same. Hello, how's it going? Welcome to the stream. Just trying to get the UFO ending. I already got the golden ending, so... Actually, you missed the golden ending. I'm not entirely sure. Oh, that's alright. I mean, it's all good. You can watch the replay anyway. I did manage to beat the boss without getting killed, which was good. I had... What's a marathon platinum? Well, I'm trying to platinum this game, so... there's only a couple of achievements I have left. One of which is just to complete the game on story mode. Like, have the... complete the game with a puzzle setting on story mode. Okay, so we move at a 25 to 20 degree angle also. We gotta be fast before the Aya Kakashi gets to us. So I'm very close. I got the achievement for the final boss battle. I just upgraded my character and used... I could beat it without upgrading my character, but it was pretty difficult to do. So I upgraded my character and then I got the right charm combo, and you can easily defeat the boss without too much of a problem. If you defeat the boss, final boss under 10 minutes, the golden ending final boss under 10 minutes,
wait for me to catch up.
You will get like an achievement, like a special achievement. But you have to beat it under 10 minutes, which isn't too bad if you get the right combo.
I better get going.
Just make sure that you don't die. Because the in-game time adds up if you die. So you have to get the... what do you have to get? Oh yeah, so I use the Suzerain Charm, the Rabbit Charm, the Weasel... No, the Swallow Charm or the Weasel Charm, I can't remember. And then the Turtle Charm. And the Sakura. Yeah, I think I use the Swallow Charm. Yeah, I use the Swallow Charm, not the Weasel Charm. And the Tsuku Mogami at the end was wasn't too difficult because I kept getting counters. I kept perfect dodging his attacks. Oh, cool. But Silent Hill Downfall is not related to this one, right? Like, they are not related, Silent Hill F. I know some of the Silent Hills are related to each other.
Stay back.
Like, Silent Hill 2 and 3 is sort of related. Silent Hill 3 and 4 is sort of related.
Hold on to it for a bit.
So when is the game coming out? Silent Hill Downfall. Is it like September?
Finally.
Hinako! Over here!
Sakako?
Okay. It's the same month as Onimusha. That's not great. That means I would have preferred if it came out a little bit later or earlier, it doesn't matter. It's not the same time as Onimusha. Because I do want to spend like a couple of months playing Onimusha.
Library. In a place like this?
This way! Over here! Hinako!
Sakuko!
Okay.
Is that you? Where are you?
Yeah, also I saw there was an update for Resident Evil as well. There was a major update for Silent Hill F. Now the updates say it's mostly cosmetic update, but I think there's more to it. There was also a major update was relating to Resident Evil. Well, not a major update, but an update. So I don't know what was updated. Yeah, Fatal Frame. That's the one. That's the one I was thinking. That's the game. Chocolate. Where's the Higashi?
It's this way! Hurry! Hurry!
Sakuko! Are you there?
Oh, it's actually a pretty decent movie. I didn't know it was an indie movie because it had a pretty famous actor in it.
I have to get out of here.
Yeah, actually it's a pretty good horror movie.
Hurry, Hinako!
Don't die, Hinako.
Incredible!
Oh, you gotta love that Higashi.
Hinako! You left me alone!
Unlimited stamina.
Traitor!
No. Don't you dare. Ooh, that was close.
I'm sorry.
I don't want to be by myself! It's lonely!
Yay, we did it. Okay, so we got 2 Higashis. How many chocolates do we have? 5. Oh, okay. We'll take a chocolate then. 5. Damn, that's a lot of chocolate.
You traitor!
Sakuko!
No, that's not what I want to do.
Why?
You traitor!
What's going on?
Dodge this! You need to stop lying to yourself!
No, I don't. It's okay to lie to yourself.
Now then, just relax and close your eyes.
here right now, Hinako. What are you doing? Toxis! The more you refuse to get in, the more you'll suffer.
I have no idea what you're talking about!
I know you want nothing more than to not be here.
Man, the forward momentum on that attack. Yeah, the forward momentum on the Naginata's poke attack, the focus attack, is pretty good. It has really good range, and you can attempt to outspace Sakuko, although some of Sakuko's attacks also has a lot of range. But if you space it correctly, you can outspace her, outrange her, because how much forward momentum you have on the Naginata. But the Naginata by itself does not have that much range. Like the R1 and R2, it looks like a really long weapon, but it does not have that much range. Except for the focus attack,
Hinako!
where it has a lot of range.
Over here! You okay, partner? No.
Yeah, there's no monsters on the tail. Bye. Thank you very much. I'm not gonna get the Sacred Sword. I could get the Sacred Sword. I'm not gonna get the Sacred Sword. I don't really need the Sacred Sword for the UFO ending. I'm just wondering what ending I would go for. Whether I go for the Purified... which ending I would go for this... Because I have to complete the game with story mode. It has to be story, the puzzle has to be on story. And then I will be able to platinum the game. I also have to upgrade all my stats, which I haven't done that yet, so maybe I'll do that as well.
Partner, this way.
Oh, we don't need the red capsule. It's all good. So, I don't know whether I need to. Yeah, I think I have to. I don't know whether it's necessary to upgrade all your charm slots at the Hokura. So not Hokuro. It's a Hokura, like the shrine. I don't know if it is absolutely necessary to get all the Umamori. The Great Space Invasion, inconceivable. Is there a secret invasion of body-snatching aliens? They might already be among your loved ones. You can't be attacked while you're looking at the poster. Yeah. The Hokura. That's what I meant. The shrine. Right? Now, I don't know relating to the Umamori, whether you need to actually upgrade all the Umamori. But I know that you have to upgrade all your stats. Upgrading all my stats isn't a big issue. Like, I have sufficient amount of sufficient amount of faith. I don't know if I have The Great Space Invasion 3, the mothership has dispatched countless miniature UFOs. These tiny round discs attach themselves to innocent folks' heads and brainwash them to take over their body. Have you noticed any strange objects on the back of your loved ones' heads? Okay, we have 3 UFOs showing up. Cool. Alright, movie review of The Great Space Invasion. Although this work features UFOs and humans who are being controlled by aliens, the aliens themselves never make an appearance on screen. Instead, this film illustrates the corrosive power of suspicion. Sometimes trying to distinguish one's fellow man as friends or foe can be the real horror. In one particular chilling scene, local residents of the town where the UFO was sighted are mistakenly targeted as body-snatching aliens. The accusing humans scream and jeer as they send their own kind to a detention center. What's worse, anyone who dares speak against the group is seen as one of them and is locked up as well. One can only ask oneself, is coerced solidarity among humans really solidarity at all? At the end of the movie, the number of people killed during the alien invasion is shown. Interestingly, far more humans were killed by their fellow men than attacking from UFOs. Perhaps the alien left Earth at the end not because they lost, but because they believed that humankind was not worth taking over. The Great Space Invasion is a movie that provides somewhat interesting social commentary to its audience, but anyone looking forward to a fun action romp will be sorely disappointed. Rating 6.5 out of 10. Alright, we don't need to see the ending. It's a very long ending. It's not a short ending at all. It's an interesting ending. Nothing special about it. But it's interesting nonetheless. Okay, so we got all 5 endings. Yay, it's done. Alright, so that's kind of good. All 5 endings. Yeah, I'm not entirely sure whether I need to. I could load up any save file as long as I have about 30,000 faith. I should be able to upgrade all my stats. It's not necessary to upgrade it for playing through the game, but it is useful if you are sort of, how do I say this? If you want the achievement, right? Now, I don't know if you need to upgrade, again, all the Umamori slots. Maybe you have to. In that case, I will need more than 30,000 faith, I think. Or is 30,000 enough? Probably, maybe a little bit more than 30,000 faith. Yeah. I probably have the right amount of faith, just that it's not. Yeah, I'll check one of my save files. I hope I do. And then this way I can get the achievement. So all I have to do is play through the game. It doesn't say you have to play through New Game or New Game Plus to get the it does not specifically say you have to play through New Game or New Game Plus to get the achievement. So I don't know. We could also just load up this save file and then yeah, maybe not this save file, maybe like the other save files. Maybe this one. Or maybe this one. I have 35,000 faith. I think that should be enough. So we can then pray. This is just to get the achievement. You actually get a free refuel of health. So if you take damage, you could just upgrade your health, and you get a free heal. Same as the sanity. Close to the sun. Oh yeah, I got the trophy. Yay! Do I get anything else if I max out the Umamori slots? No, I don't. Alright. Well, I can have 5 charms now. Wow, I have a lot of health. I probably have double the health as I have from before. And pretty much double the sanity and a lot more stamina. Wow, that's pretty crazy. That would make the game a lot easier though. Not that much easier, because I think I have the Pine Charm, right? So if I don't have the Pine Charm, let's say if I have the Hawk Charm, yeah, that's still quite a lot more health. It's not double, it's probably 70% more health. Like, the charms that I would use is probably Suzerain, for sure. Then the Rabbit Charm. Then Now, I don't know if the Wolf Charm, if it says the Wolf Charm deals additional damage when using weapon with high durability, effective only for weapons with durability, but the Sacred Sword has durability, so I don't know if it works with the Sacred Sword because it auto repairs, so you can easily keep its durability at maximum. It also does not specifically say that whether how much extra damage it does. Whether it all works with the Auto Charm. The Auto Charm also self-repairs your weapons. I don't know. And then I would have the Swallow Charm for extra damage and greatly decrease stamina consumed by heavy and charged attacks. Heavy attacks, charged attacks are just if you charge up the heavy attack. It doesn't say it greatly decreases stamina by heavy and charged attacks for what kind of weapon. When you use a restorative item, you will not be interrupted by normal attacks. This does not include grab attacks. When they talk about normal attacks, it doesn't include grab attacks. Yeah, even that's really, really strong. Alright, we got the achievement. We don't need to save the game. And I think the last thing left to do is pretty much start the game. Start a new game. Now, I don't know if you need to start a new game or you can. It says you just have to complete the game on story difficult with the puzzle set to story. It doesn't specifically say whether you have to do new game or new game plus. I think only the optional puzzles are different. The core puzzles are the same. For example, the Fox Mural puzzle is ending dependent. It's not difficulty dependent. So yeah, I don't know. Or I could just start a brand new game with the action on hard difficulty and the puzzle on story. Traditional Silent Hill difficulty for story-focused players, hard. Yeah, it doesn't specifically say. Well, anyway, I think that's it for tonight. Thanks everyone for watching. I do appreciate the view. I'll come back probably tomorrow or the day after tomorrow and finish the story mode. This way, I can then get the Platinum Trophy, basically get all the achievements. I'm very close to Platinum again. I think that's the only achievement I need to get. Alright, thanks all for watching. I'll see you all next time. Bye bye.